We live? All right, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we are rocking and rolling back for another Monday night. It's not like Monday Night Football. It's like Monday Night ZUDECAST, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think this is a little just as intense, though, you know? I mean, I think it gets just as...
There's just as much brain damage as Monday Night Football for sure.
Yeah, I agree. It's your boy Adrian Grody here. You can catch me on Instagram at Adrian Grody, musician, artist, podcaster, and yeah.
Yo,
co-host.
it's your boy Crispy Grooves, dude. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather as the weather's changing, dude. Enjoy your 2 weeks of fall, Sacramento, while it lasts, dude. And yeah, man, I'm feeling a little hoarse, dude. My voice got me sounding like
Sound like a certain Kennedy.
it got me sounding like Bobby. It got me sounding like RFK.
Well,
We're the sickest nation in the world right now.
well, if you're
And
feeling,
I don't mean in a Tony Hawk type of way.
if you're feeling a little hoarse, I think we can get you some ketamine to handle that later. So I think we're gonna
We have to look into all the alternatives. We have to look into ketamine treatments.
hell yeah. And today joining us, the guest of the week here, we got Jack the Mad Rapper.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
How you doing, man?
I am phenomenal, dude. Spiritually essential, you know, as
Yeah.
always.
Ooh, I like that.
Feeling good, feeling groovy, feeling gravy.
Gravy train.
Yeah,
What kind of gravy you like? Do you like the turkey gravy? Or do you like the beef gravy?
I'm vegetarian, so
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Dang.
vegetarian gravy.
Soy gravy.
Soy gravy. Yes, butter gravy.
What's the reason for that? You just like love animals too much? Like you're just
I
like
mean, shoot, if you ask my dad, he'll tell you that when I was a young lad, he said I never wanted to eat anything with a face on it. I guess like that was my way of saying I didn't want to eat anything that's alive. But I mean, I've come to realize,
What about
hey,
worms?
worms? I ate a worm at
No
Sly
face.
Park. Actually, that was really it was all right.
Yeah.
It was-
when was that? Was that recently or
It
was
was
that?
in sixth grade.
This was last week.
last week, totally. I wish, man. Wish I could go back to Sly Park, but no, that was sixth grade.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So yeah, man, you're a rapper. You're getting out there doing all kinds of stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And yeah, tell us a little about it. How long you been doing it? And yeah.
Shoot, man. I've been doing, like, writing raps and writing rhymes since, like, late 7th grade. And it's crazy to think about because, like, man, I only took it seriously, like, once COVID started. Like, once the big shutdown hit, I was like, I had so much time to kill.
All right, we got to do the math here. Wait, so how old are you?
I'm just a month away from being 19.
Whoa, dude. Okay, so you were going, so during COVID, that was like, you were in what, junior? Or
I was
sophomore?
It cut like halfway through 8th grade, and so I had half
damn,
when I
dude.
was in class, and then it was a Friday. It was March 11th, I think, and then I went to my homie's birthday party, and like that weekend, we were gonna have. They said 2 weeks. They told us 2 weeks, and yeah, and then that 2 weeks just turned into a month.
Yeah,
month turned
like
into 2 months.
2 years.
Yeah, it turned into flash forward, and
Man, that's
yeah.
crazy, dude. Because I haven't talked to that many people who were like in like K through 12 during COVID. And it's like I can only imagine because like we were already, you know,
I was just telling him.
adults.
Yeah, I was just telling him how I just graduated right when that shit happened. So
Right. I
Yeah.
just dropped out right when that happened. So it's like, yeah, we were just like, you know, working jobs and shit. And it's like, you know, I was still working through pretty much the whole thing. Like, but I mean, school, because, yeah, especially at such a formative year, dude. What was that like?
Dude.
What was that transition like from into COVID world?
It was, I'll be honest with you, it was really bad for my social life, you know, like,
Yeah.
and like, cause like talking to people, you know, we're God give us a voice for a reason, you
Yeah.
know? And, it was weird not like talking to people that was like outside of my immediate family, you know? The most they would let me do, cause my parents were like huge about COVID because of my dad. But the most they would let us do with masks on, whatever, they would let my homies like sit on my front porch. But they like that was a struggle like even then, you know, that was
Right.
that was big, you know. I couldn't walk down to the store to get, you know, a pack of mints or a pack of gum or something, you know. And I was inside for what? I think I did the math. It was like 6-7 months like straight
Damn.
in my
dude.
backyard, but like yeah, I couldn't go anywhere.
That's crazy, because like my brother and sister are kind of in the same. Well, they're like a little bit older, I guess. My sister's 20. Like she just turned 21. My brother's 25. But like they were still both in school too. Like when all that shit happened, then it's like, dude, you just see like yeah, for like young people especially, man, and for adults too. Like, dude,
Yeah.
the lack of social, like if you take people out of like their routine for like more than a couple weeks, dude, like
Oh my God,
like
they
people, a
spiral.
lot of people just never came back. It was
Yeah.
like a real like make or
was-
break thing for people. People either
Yeah.
like got on crazy on their like entrepreneur shit or like whatever. Like I was doing okay, and I still kind of just did shit. I was like, I have a car. I was like, Mom, I was like living in my parents' house, but I was like, you can't fucking stop me. I was like, they're like, oh, you're gonna go out right now, and I was like, I'm going to the liquor store and then I'm coming back home to play video games because that's what we're doing now. And that was crazy. Like just drinking 40s like every day.
Yeah,
That's what it became.
Yeah, no, that was a real thing.
Yeah, like that's, I mean, for people in our age group, that's kind of what it was. Which is like, I guess I'm just gonna get high all the time.
Just kick it,
What
you know,
else
just
can you do?
chill.
I was just like, I guess I'm just gonna catch up on like years worth of backlog of video games. I guess like, but then it stopped getting fun, dude. So how long were you like? Were you doing like digital school for like several? Or for like it was like a year or two, right?
man.
Yeah.
We had Zoom, and then I
Yeah.
remember 8th grade. We had like, it was before Zoom. I call it the Google knockoff
Yeah,
of Zoom,
yeah.
but it was before Zoom. It's like Google
Meets.
Meets.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Which is really all just a knockoff of Skype, dude. Shout
Yeah.
out Skype,
Oh my
dude.
God, yeah.
There's so many inappropriate conversations on Skype back in the day.
Yeah.
That my mom found. That's crazy, man. Like where it's just like an entire class just with Zoom.
Yeah, and it's like I remember, it was only my my science teacher cared enough to do a class, and
Yeah.
only half the class would care enough to join. You know, but it was cool seeing all my people. You know.
Yeah.
My friend Keon, shout out Sora's funeral if he still goes by that. I don't know, but he got me into music, and so
Nice.
it was cool seeing him and connecting with him. I miss that guy actually.
Hell yeah.
cool.
So were you like zooming fools and like rapping over Zoom and stuff,
I
or
wish,
like
no, I didn't get into that yet.
just a lot of shedding?
Yeah, just writing. You know, I don't even want to say producing because I was taking YouTube beats. You know, throwing my vocals over that. It was,
man.
You know,
That's where it
Yeah, man.
starts, dude. That's the beginning. You know, it's like
on good old Soundtrap. You know.
yeah, man. Well, I think it did. I mean, for people that like, if you're stable enough to be able to like be like, all right, I'm chilling at home. I'm gonna work because like when all that shit happened, I definitely did. I was playing a fuck ton of guitar because I had nothing else going on. I didn't, I just started like getting out in the world, like playing gigs for like a year or two at that point, and then yeah, everything just kind of went to shit. And then I was just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna like sit in my room and like practice for like 4 hours every
Got the time
day, and
for
it's
it,
just
yeah.
like, why not? And it's like, so a lot of people did make use of that time well, but it's like, man, that's insane, dude. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, it just seems like a lot of people never recovered from it, though.
I think,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
So when did you start like stepping out as Jack the Mad Rapper and like putting stuff out and taking it more seriously, and like what's that been like for you?
Man, I remember like the moment that it like all clicked for me. I was like, whoa, this is like, I need to be doing this. It was like a gun threat or a bomb threat at my school one time, and we had a lockdown, and I think it was the day after or like the same day we had lunch, and this dude came and he had a mic and he was just like spreading positivity. He looked like Shaquille O'Neal. He was a super cool dude, and he finished this thing off by saying like, I look into this crowd and I see future doctors and astronauts and firemen and whatnot. Maybe a couple poets. Are there any other poets in this crowd? And then me and this other kid raised his hand, and he passed the mic off to us and just let us do our thing. And it was like
Nice.
the first moment of like people cheering, like, oh my God, after just some stupid shit I wrote out, I was like, man, if like I didn't even really like try with that. Imagine if I tried, and then that just like kind of created the linear tree,
Hell yeah.
That's awesome, man. Sometimes it just takes like one moment like that where it's just like that feeling where you get in front of a mic or like on a stage or in front of people, and it's just like
People
something
resonate with it,
just
and then-
clicks all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's like-
That's cool, man. That's like I remember like there was assemblies like that in high school sometimes where they'd like pass the mic to people just to like talk about like shit or whatever. And I remember I forget what the fuck we even talked about, but like I don't know, dude. There was like assemblies were wild sometimes. They were just like, fuck it, dude, it's a half day. We're bringing in a fucking hypnotist.
Yeah, no, that shit was always ridiculous,
Probably
bro.
like magicians. I don't know. You probably don't even fucking remember Coney 2012, bro.
Nah,
you,
man.
you ever hear
That
about
shit
this?
was, yeah, that shit's fucking, it was like a whole thing.
Dude, that was like the most memorable assembly of high school. It was like there was this whole thing where they were trying to talk about like there's this guy in Africa and he's like this piece of shit and he's like has this army of children or whatever that he human traffics them into like fighting wars or whatever, and it's like these. And it was like this whole thing. They're like, we got to stop Joseph Kony. He's like this fucked up guy, and he's like kind of like he was like a cult leader like guy like in Africa, like whatever. But then like the guy, you know, behind the whole, you know, awareness campaign came to our fucking school and like a bunch of schools.
He was just making money off of doing school tours, basically, and
he's doing
like talking
school
about this
tours.
whole thing. He had like a sponsorship deal from Tom's, and they're like, if you buy Tom's, we'll donate Tom's to the kids in Africa. And it was like this whole controversy, and it basically like climaxed by like the dude. I don't know if he was on drugs or something, but he got caught like publicly masturbating in San Diego, and like the dude who was behind all of it, like yeah, he got arrested and shit. And they came to our school like 3 fucking times because they were like, we don't know what the fuck to do with these kids, so they tried to,
Weird,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I've heard some crazy ass stories from school, man, but that's new to me. What the
Yeah,
hell?
dude.
Yeah, it was a weird
Yeah.
fucking thing for sure.
There was like
2012.
a South Park episode about it too, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That shit was wild. Go look that shit up, dude. Coney 2012, dude.
2012.
Yeah.
Chalk it down.
I'll have a thing full of notes when I'm done here.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
and we'll put you on some weird shit, bro.
I know, dude. You got like the angsty high school notebook with you and everything, bro.
Hell yeah, man. You know how it be.
Oh.
This is one of many, dude.
Sweet, dude. So you're like a year out of high school.
Yeah, I'm in college. I'm a freshman right now.
You going to Sac State?
Mhm.
Nice,
That's
dude.
Sac City, right up here.
Or Sac City, yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
It's cool.
Hell yeah.
I like my classes. I like my people. It's cool.
That's
You
dope.
doing? Are you doing like a music?
Mhm.
Nice.
I got a production class. I'm doing a music history class too. It's nice.
Who's doing the production class? Is it still
Mr. Valek, John Valek, and they got
Oh, yeah.
Joe Johnston doing the second one too.
I remember there was what's the guy? Kurt Shearer was the guy. I don't know. Is he still there?
Shiflett.
Yeah.
Yep, I
Or
got
Shi-
him. He's
Or Shiflett was the.
oh,
was
Sheer,
the-
Sheer another one.
Or Shiflett was the guitar teacher.
Yeah, he's doing guitar too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took like commercial music a bunch of times with him. That was a fun class, dude.
yeah.
That was cool because that gave me like the opportunity. Like that's where I played my first like show was for that class. We would like do a show at Harlow's or whatever at the end of the
shit.
semester. That shit was tight, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if they have any stuff for like more, like not band stuff, but more like hip hop, like poetry related stuff. But they should.
Yeah, you got to kind of be more independent with that kind of thing. Kind of
Yeah, well, that's what I wonder because I'm like, you know, with bands and stuff, you can find a group of people and get an in, and but like with rappers, it really is. It's sort of like with stand up too, where it's
Yeah.
like you just got. It's like,
Connections.
all right, get yourself a show booked, and it's like how, like, you know, it's just
Talk
like you're just like
with
one guy.
people.
Yeah, you gotta just. It's all about networking and stuff, but like I was saying with the COVID thing, you know. A lot of people are severely held back. So if you become like a social butterfly now, dude, you could just like crush all the competition. Everybody else is like,
man.
people become so like introverted. All you have to do is have like mild social skills, and then you can fucking crush it now.
You know, yeah, it's like the bare minimum these days is so. It's on the floor.
Use
you
that
know?
use that to your advantage.
talking,
dude. Yeah.
talking with I don't know about man. Talking with people my age, like it's cool. They're cool people my age, but a lot of people are on TikTok a lot, you know, and you know what what that does.
What is it called? Chronically online, or
That's the one.
what's
Yeah.
it? Yeah, or terminally online. yeah.
My dad likes using the term vidiot.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice, very
Dude.
nice. Just real quick too. So, who have you been like working with since you've been out and stuff? Like, you know, making music. Like, where you get
Man.
your beats from? Does anybody like master for you or anything like
Shoot.
that?
Well, right now, man, I have a thing lined up with Velvetone Studios out in Stockton.
Oh, nice.
Those people, they're super cool people. If you don't know who they are, like kind of similar to like what y'all are doing. It's cool. But it's like an up and running project studio type thing, you know.
Nice.
And it's
And-
super cool people.
And they produce for you. Is that where you do your recording and stuff too?
Every once in a while, yeah, you know. It's not like I don't have one person doing my stuff. I just you know see who can when they can, you know.
Totally, man.
I've been working with, well, I did the Look Cypher with Sav, of course. Dude, love Sav. Man, my homie Jay Indigo, I did 2 songs with him. I want to do some more stuff with him, but he has his own band of his own right now.
Nice.
A band of his own right now. There we go. But dude, he's super impressive. Like young, he did record his stuff when he was like, come to find out he was 15, and he was
Nice.
like,
Wow.
just doing stuff like me, and it's nice to find people who are doing stuff like me, you know.
Yeah.
Who else, man? Working with Joe Johnstein up at the Puss Cavern right now. It's like an intern thing. And
Puss Cavern.
the Puss Cavern. You ever heard of the
No,
Puss
I'm
Cavern?
not-
I'm not-
It's kind
not
of
familiar.
near ARC, American River College.
okay.
Okay.
And it's a nice little studio. To me, right? Anybody who is like an old head who's been doing this shit for however many years, like they know Joe, they know the Puss Cavern. You know,
Nice.
my dad grew up with the dude, and they used to play bands.
Oh, okay, so your dad does music stuff too?
I'm wearing his old band T-shirt right now.
Oh, nice, dude.
58 Fury,
Sick.
pretty cool.
Hell
Is
yeah.
it like it's like a punk band type of thing, or
It's like rock.
Rock.
Rock
Okay,
and roll.
nice, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so you got like musicians in the family.
Hell yes.
That's dope.
Dude.
That's dope. That's
My
always
dad-
a good. That's a good thing.
Hell yeah. You know, my dad has like his whole crazy like friend group of like 50 people. He calls it the traveling freak show. And
Nice.
we just like go to places every once in a while. It's nice.
Sick, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a dope environment to kind of be around. Just to kind of double back to the look cipher too.
Yeah.
Tell us a little more about that. Like, what was it
Shoot,
like, and
man.
the shoot and all that. And
It was cool. You know, I'll be honest. I was nervous because it was my first time doing something like that. The studio was very hot. I
yeah.
noticed because of the lights
Temperature?
and everything.
Yeah, oh, yeah, dude.
And I was like, that caught me off guard because I've never been in like a professional studio before. But I went to Freestyle Friday. I heard about it. Soli told me about it, and I just showed up one day. I met Anton Don, who's on the episode that I did. He killed that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he told me about, oh yeah, no, I gotta put you onto my homie. He has like this whole folder full of beats. He's just giving out. You know, he's been doing this shit forever. He's just trying to connect with people. Bet, put me on. Put me on to Sav, and then like just immediately the gears started turning. You know, started shooting some stuff. He had me out for the look cipher. And I got to meet Kid Cash. That was fun. He's legit.
Yeah.
He interns here apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hella cool. He killed that shit too. Shoot, we you premiered the look cipher here. My episode. I ended up coming like 20 minutes late, so I ended up missing it. But you know, I still got to catch it. It was pretty cool. Catch all the people, catch the vibes. You know.
Nice.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, that shit was tight. I just watched that episode, you know, in preparation of all this too, and that shit ruled, bro. So I was stoked to see you be a part of that.
Appreciate
Anton Sav of the homies, they were on a while back, and yeah, man. Just two fucking. I said this is a requirement to come on, bro. What's the? Give us some sword lore, bro.
Shoot, man. Okay.
Bust it out. Bust it out.
Got this in the far lands of San Francisco.
Yeah.
Pier 39
Japan
from
town, dude?
a
Or
traveling
Chinatown?
merchant, you know, mystical traveling merchant. He told me this blade
Yo.
is impenetrable. It can cut through anything.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And he was also selling a shield that was also apparently impenetrable. And so I asked him, what happens if you pierce this impenetrable sword through an impenetrable shield? And he didn't have an answer. So he just gave me the sword for free.
There you go. He's like,
Nice.
you got me fucking stumped, kid.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
What's the body count on that thing?
7,000.
7,000 foes
Yeah,
cut
dude.
down before the blade.
Screams of the souls of the damned. Of the blade of narcolepsia.
Oh,
Beautiful.
It fucking gives them seizures.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
it's like you
That's
stab them.
epilepsy, bro.
Oh yeah.
Wait. narcolepsy.
That puts you to
okay.
sleep, bro.
Yeah, narcolepsy is like the disease that you go to REM sleep like that.
I see. Okay, I thought it was like a seizure sword. That'd be crazy.
I mean, yeah, it is. You know, seizure and then
There you go.
immediately.
Yeah.
Bad dreams too.
That's
no good
real.
dreams.
That's real. So, you said, is there any other kind of mystical powers it bears? Does it do anything else?
Dude, I mean, now that you're putting me on the spot, man, shit. It can cut the world in half.
Hey, yo.
Asura's Wrath style, bro.
Yes, exactly. You get it.
Hell yeah. Do you like anime and stuff too, though? You know,
I
because
mean, I've never considered myself like a fan of anime. I never went out to like watch. I never watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid, or you know. But I like the art style. You know,
Yeah.
I like Boondocks and Avatar, even though they aren't considered anime.
Right.
They're made in America.
they are.
Yeah.
They are.
I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
King of the Hill is
Good
considered
show.
anime, dude.
King of the Hill is the American anime for sure. Yeah, American slice of life anime.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
I did watch one anime. It was called Parasite the Maxim.
That shit rules.
You know?
Yeah.
That shit was cool.
That shit's like basically Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but with like the Thing combined with like the Thing, bro.
Oh man, you know about the Thing, John Carpenter?
Yeah, that shit rules, bro.
That's
love that movie.
my favorite horror movie right there.
It's a top tier shit, bro. That's a grown man's horror movie, dude. So
Tell me about it, man.
There's a fucking.
This fool looks like Kurt Russell.
I wish, dude. The fucking there's like the Thing video game, dude.
Yeah,
they're back
I
for
heard
like
about
PS2.
Yeah.
But they're actually about to remaster that shit too. The Thing,
Really?
the game, yeah, because it like takes place like after the movie. I think it's kind of like a sequel to the movie.
Right.
And I've never actually played it, but I've been curious about it. It's kind of like harder to find now, but they're doing like a remaster of it soon, so I'm gonna have to check that out. Dude. I thought
check that
the
out
Thing
too.
is sick,
Damn.
dude. Like that's I don't know, that's like such a great fucking horror movie.
Yeah.
Shout out, dude. Shout out John Carpenter, dude.
Shout
the
out
goat.
John Carpenter,
goat.
wherever he may be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you into outside of music too? Just kind of to touch on.
I mean, you just hit it on the head, man. I love movies. I love horror movies. You know, I don't consider myself like a cinema buff because there's people who know way more shit than I do. You know, but I like movies. You know, I like actors and movie history, whatnot. Certain directors. I love some Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, dude.
hell yeah.
Inglorious Bastards, man. I want to watch that shit tonight.
Hell yeah.
You know, after we get all nice and done,
There you
wrapped up,
go.
whatnot.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Well, shit, bro.
wanna check
Y'all
out
want
some
to
of these
say, let's
articles,
check
dude?
out some of this news for the week. Now that you're
Yeah.
familiarized with our guest here, let's pull that shit up here. Let's pull up the repertoire. I'll go to the. There we
Oh
go.
my.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so it's your turn to pick. You get to pick what we're gonna talk
You're
about.
putting it on me. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we have very vague headlines that are designed to mislead,
Mass
and you get to pick
production,
one.
genetic displacement, blink twice for help. Oh, fuck. I mean, well, furry fraud caught me off guard the second I read it, so I think we just got to start off.
We always
I don't
just
know.
have.
There's
a
always
furry
furries.
quota.
There's always furries. There's always piss. There's always some fucking somebody
Is
getting
there
their
piss this
ass.
week?
Somebody always getting their ass beat in a gas station.
I heard about this. Dude. Okay, I'm glad we're going to get to talk about
You can
this.
continue without supporting them. Don't continue without supporting them.
Continue without supporting. Fuck you, NBC. Dude.
All right.
NBC News.
Person dressed in a bear costume to fake attacks on cars for insurance payout, California official says. So yeah, go ahead and rewind this video here. We have a video, thankfully. Full screen will kind of mess it up, but Mira, you can see he's breaking into the car here. Oh no, look at that bear.
That is
Yo.
It's like not even moving like a bear at all, bro.
No,
You
that
can like
is-
look. I like. I hear you can kind of like see like his hip, like.
Yo, that's crazy.
So yeah, the visual. So yeah, 4 people in Southern California were arrested and accused of insurance fraud after they claimed their cars were thrashed by a bear, which was actually someone in a bear costume. The so-called bear was claimed to have entered and damaged a 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost on January 8th while it was parked in Lake Arrowhead in San Bernardino Mountains.
This makes sense that it was in San Bernardino, bro. That checks out.
Look, I think you would have had a better chance if it was like a bear broke into your car, but it was like outside of the gay club, you know? And like I think you'd have had a more compelling case than in San Bernardino, a bear getting into your car.
Hey, yo, I just wanted to say Thompson Arts in the chat says, "Goddamn, this channel needs more support." So true, dude.
what I'm saying,
You
dude.
can fucking Venmo us. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. We got the Zach Waters band also tuning in. What's up?
What's up, Zach Waters?
But yeah, the so-called bear was claimed to have damaged a 2010 Rolls-Royce. The Rolls-Royce Ghost, dude. A Rolls-Royce, bro? Who's driving Rolls-Royces and fucking...
They're nice.
I know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, this seems like some fucking... Like, I don't know. This seems like a lower tier activity, bro. Rolls-Royce Ghost, dude. Dude, that's crazy, bro. Okay, this is like sort of related, but like... I went to dinner for my mom's birthday, and we were talking with my grandma, and she said like some like one that she knows, like they're like talking about her like friend's like grandson, right? He got in this crazy car accident and got like $1 million fucking payout. And like he was like fucked up like in the hospital for hell long, but he was like 20 and he got like $1 million, right? And so when he got better, he bought like this crazy Mercedes and like did all this shit, right? He bought like a house and like all this stuff. He bought like this crazy like $120,000 Mercedes. But then he went out on a date with this chick, and then like the first time this chick's crazy ex-boyfriend like found out about it and like came up and like beat the fuck out of him. And then he went on another date with the same chick later. But then the crazy ex-boyfriend came back and fucking Molotov cocktailed his fucking Mercedes,
What
dude.
the
Like
fuck?
right after he like got right out of it, and then he like threw fucking like Molotovs in the car, and it's like all burnt down. And it's like it's like parked at my grandma's house right now.
That's
too.
crazy.
It's crazy. And so like this car is like totaled, and he like didn't get insurance either, or he didn't get like full coverage. I'm like, bro, you got a fucking $120,000 Mercedes, but I'm like, dude, is this whole thing like a scam, bro? Like,
Layers of scametry.
yeah, dude. So I'm like, I was like, I wonder if that was like a fucking insurance thing, dude. But but that reminds me, because I'm like, dude, that's such a high end car to be like fucking around with it. I'm like, you better have had all the fucking what's it called, insurance, you know, the fucking
Different
but, like,
types.
Nobody has fucking Molotov insurance though, but like bear suit fucking insurance. All right, this is not a bad costume.
I think it's a pretty bad. I think it's a pretty bad cost. Oh, look, they got the little things so he can get scratches. You know, he's got like
That's good, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't really like. They're too neat though. They're not like bear
Right.
One of
claws.
them on the end.
Right.
Oh man.
So
Bear claws, not just a donut, dude.
So upon further scrutiny of the video, the investigation determined the bear was actually a person in a bear costume. The group also submitted claims for damage to 2 other cars. So that's the real problem here, is that you're not trying to just see. I would have just said, why would they submit the video evidence? I think that was the most damning part. You
Dude.
know, I think you gotta keep the video evidence out of it. And they're like, what kind of bear did this? I'm like, I don't fucking know, bro.
This
I
is
don't know.
literally a GTA 5 mission, bro. Like, dude, Ruben Tamrazian, Ararat Chirikanian, and Vahi Muradakanyan. I'm like, bro, these are Armenians, bro.
Oh my god.
You already know what's going on, dog. All of Glendale, yeah, bro. These are the Armenians, dude. The Armenian Bears are at it again, dude. You've heard of the country bears, but you got the fucking Armenian Bears now, dude. That's crazy. A spokesperson for the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office said that the charges have been submitted. 4 people arrested and the cases are under review. That's nuts, dude. Video of the alleged damage showed what appeared to be a minor groove marks on seats in the interior. So they didn't even really fuck it up that bad. That's so funny,
See,
dude.
and that's part of the problem too. You know, you got to go all in on insurance scams. Otherwise, they can smell bullshit, bro. They can smell bear shit. You know.
Yeah,
Smell bear
dude.
shit.
Yeah. So this is this is not something I would do. I don't approve. But all I'm gonna say is that if you're gonna do these kind of things, you need to do them well, and you can't half-ass it like these guys did.
That's true. They need to go. They need to talk to the experts. They need to go to like a furry convention and be like, I need the best of the best.
No, you need the best of the best. No, because the best of the best would get on out and they'd give like a ooh woo and like a emote into the camera. So you gotta be careful about the talent you bring in if you go to a furry convention.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Well, like, imagine being a biologist at the California Department of Fish and Wildlife and be like, bro, this is clearly a fucking guy in a bear suit. It's like, I don't know, bro. It looks pretty real to me.
I don't know. How do you feel, Jack? Do you think that they could have done better?
I mean, how do you go about like? Can we see that video one more time?
Yeah. Let's pull it back
I'm still in
up. Let's pull it-
disbelief, man.
Yeah. Look at the rummaging through.
Like, I don't know what I would have done different, honestly, if I'm gonna fuck my car up and dress up like a bear doing it. You know,
Like, you gotta fuck it up, bro.
you gotta act like a curious bear, dude. He went all the way in. You know, you gotta sniff around for a little bit.
Yeah. There's no curiosity.
Oh,
there's
dude.
no food. Was there food in there?
All right.
Those marks.
Look at
those
that
are
shit.
not
These
bear
marks,
marks,
are clearly
man.
forged, dude.
It looks like you got a trowel and you just.
That is what they did.
That is what they did.
That's literally what they did.
There's no food in the car either. You know, you
Right.
gotta have a fucking,
Facts,
you gotta have a
huh?
fat fucking greasy burger and just fucking
Oh,
chuck
dude.
it everywhere.
A full turkey in the shotgun seat.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
then maybe that would have been a little believable.
They should
but
have
I don't know.
put. They should have put just a full salmon skeleton on the seat. You know? That would have been believable. Or like they should have put just like little little whoppers. You know, like the candy, and be like, dude,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
droppings in here and everything, bro. Bear shits.
Bear shits,
Dude,
bro.
try again, man.
It's-
Yeah, so personally, like I said, dude, you gotta risk it for the biscuit. You know, if you really want that insurance money, you need to do insurance damage. So
Right. Yeah, you get right. Yeah, you gotta go. Well, I mean, it's like they could have just done it unarmed, and then it's just like, I mean, if you came to insurance and you're like, dude, these 4 Armenians came inside my fucking car and started fucking up my
Just break
shit,
into
dude.
it. Just break into it. Like I said, dude.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Like,
just break into the
like,
car.
they would have been like, this happens all the time. We got you, bro. Fucking hell. That's wild, dude. Shout out.
Believe
It was
they-
all the members of System of a Down is fucking going crazy, and they're going fucking chop suey and that shit.
That's tough. All right, so bear fraud, furry fraud. That's a downvote for me. I'm not,
You know, yeah, it's a downvote for me too.
It's not some-
effort. It was bad.
You tried.
not something
know.
I would engage in. All right, cool, easy peasy. Yeah. It's getting a little fired up, guys. I'm getting fucking ready. That caffeine's hitting, bro. Next, pull up that list back up here. Click that off for me, bro. Show them our new.
Like, we got the technology, dude. We got
Yeah.
checklists. We're making a list. We're checking it twice, dude.
I know it's almost Christmas season, and I think we might need another Christmas episode.
Oh, dude.
We haven't had
my.
holiday episodes in a minute. But anyways, Jack, go ahead and pick the next one too. It's all
man.
you today, bro. You're
all
the
me
star of the
today?
show. Yep.
Well, we could pick some too, but
We could pick
one
some
of,
too, but yeah, you
one
get
of them, one of them was brought forth by you, but I think you might be able to figure out which one that is.
What's artificial credentials?
Well.
So yeah.
Oh no,
Dr. Egon
Oh,
Chalakian,
shit.
dude.
It's that time. It's
Bro.
that time of the season.
So a while back, we did an episode about the dead internet theory, and when we were talking about it back then, the bots were still very dumb, and it was still very, very obvious. This EarthSaveScienceCollaborative.com seems to be completely AI generated by who knows. Fucking who knows, bro. So it's Dr. A. Egon Chalakian is allegedly a CERN laboratory physicist who's worked at the White House and with NASA, yet there's no traces of this guy in any other media except for his own websites and articles related to this website. And there's a YouTube channel that has hours and hours of footage of this guy talking about shit. It's like, actually, these videos are full of content, but they're just cursed. They're extremely cursed, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, so this is Jack brought this to the table because it was on a Destiny stream. Yeah, man. Are you
Shoot,
familiar with the theory, and how do you feel about bots and AI and shit, man?
I mean, well, I feel like I had the same position as a lot of people, beginning, like you said before, it seems like something that's just so far-fetched, like an episode of Black Mirror, It's just like, that couldn't happen, but, after seeing what's going on recently and after seeing that Destiny video,
Right.
it makes me think twice,
Yeah.
So, and I mean, it's like we know, Destiny, very, very popular, very
Interesting
interesting guy,
shit,
kind of little
yeah.
controversial streamer. He has his little unhinged moments, but I don't know if you sent the video to or that
He
was
sent
not
the
the, that was
videos,
the
yeah.
video that was okay. Like, yeah. So this whole video is popular streamer Destiny, like looking into this guy, talking about I mean, it started out just being like when you're super popular on the internet, there's a lot of bots in the comments, and especially on like Twitter. I mean, that was like a whole thing. Like when Elon acquired Twitter, it was like you guys are bumping up the numbers by like having all these bots, and a certain percentage of the users on the site are bots, and it's like it's still definitely infested with bots. And it was a whole thing with bots. It's like they're interfering in like the 2016 election, and it's like there's these Russian bot farms or whatever, right? And they are all, but it was more from the angle of like, there are people, like real people in Russia or China or the US or wherever, that are creating like sock puppet accounts that are like, they make a fake person with a fake picture, or they take a profile picture from someone else and they make like a fake account that's like, supposed to be like a right-wing extremist or like a left-wing guy, and then like they just start tweeting as them or whatever. But it's advanced from that, from being just like a sock puppet account, to being a fully fabricated, where it's like this is just a bot that's gone rogue, that's just has the capability of like chat GPTing its way through the entire internet, like posting comments on Twitter and YouTube and all these different things and acting like a real person. And then now it's like you got bots talking to other bots, and that was what Destiny was kind of talking about. And like Destiny's pretty unhinged a lot of the time, but like he was kind of like onto some shit. He's like, what? It's like, who are these people? Like, just like, you can check all these people's accounts and it's like they're completely fabricated.
So can you pull this up on YouTube? There's just type in the same like title of that, because this is where the real meat of this story I felt like was, because Destiny really was breaking it down, and that's kind of like a real consumable way. But so pull up the right there,
Sure, this guy's real, bro.
Yeah, so pull this up. Yeah, click on
this channel.
Yeah, that's the channel right here. So this is the channel, and mira.
Hello, my name is Egon Chawai.
So yeah, this is
Let me go to the fucking full page here.
There we go.
Okay, and this has like open comments and everything too, or no?
So, yeah,
All
so-
the comments are supposedly bots. Yeah, or like people who've seen the Destiny video.
yeah. So you're getting a lot of that that now.
Okay, so this is from like, I totally missed this. This was from like a couple months ago, but like, this is really necessary that this message reaches the ears it should be understood and realized as soon as possible. There's a certain way that bots type that you can just kind of tell.
Like nobody talks like that, you know.
Chad Egon, you should debate Trump.
Maybe he's.
Thank you,
definitely
Dr. Chalakian, dude. Which that's like, we were saying it's like fucking Frank from It's Always Sunny. It sounds exactly
Mantis
like,
Toboggan, bro.
or what's it called?
Was it Aldo Gablogian?
Yeah, Ongo Gablogian, dude. Yeah, the art critic.
Yeah. But play a bit of his a bit of the video here too.
Take like a close look at this fucking video,
Yeah,
right?
his-
Like,
The release of the highly
his hands.
impactful
This
documentary,
man
super
barely
fake.
ever
The
move.
Impact. My
Hold on, put the
keen
quality
interest
higher.
In this film is well founded, as it turns
Oh,
out to be
curse.
based on
So look at his
material
entire
from
mouthpiece,
previous
it's like a
investigations.
different chunk
Some
of
the
video.
results of
Like,
which I
Yeah,
publicly
like his
disclosed in
eyes don't
April
match the
of
way his
this
mouth
year.
moves.
yeah.
Yeah.
This film
It's like-
reveals the detailed plans of the force I have mentioned in my previous speeches.
it's, but like,
known by various monikers.
you can
such
tell
as
that it's
the
fake, but like,
Architects of
damn, that's
Consciousness,
close, bro.
The secret KGB
You know,
department
the thing that
has
scares me, man, if this is
activity
where we're at
and
right
influence
now,
to
this is what
this
everybody
very
says.
day.
In 10
And
years,
the Hydra, which
in
seeks
5
to
years.
destroy
Whoa,
the
dude.
United
Yeah,
States
you can
and
tell it's like there's
establish
something fucky about
totalitarian
it. God damn, it looks pretty fucking
of its
close though,
power
doesn't it?
Yeah.
worldwide.
So, like I
The
said too, though,
impact
zoom out
sheds
again real
light
quick.
on how
This is a 3-hour video.
operates.
Yeah, I mean,
What
this
is
is
bro yapping about?
Well, go back to the website. The website has the entire thesis of what they're fucking.
The rise. Okay, let me just read some of these chapters, bro. The rise of global anti-cultism, a hidden threat exposed. What the fuck, dude? U.S. President Donald Trump and Slovakia's Prime Minister. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Well, and that's
Civil war in the USA, first step in the enemy's final strategy, dude. Like, what?
that. Yeah, because that's the thing too. Yeah, it's kind of talking about some radical
This
shit.
manipulative technique is aimed at
All right, here, turn the audio so we can talk off while he's talking
This
because
very
bro's
technique
yapping.
can turn
But
people-
yeah, so it's pretty fucking interesting. And like I said, I just got this really kind of icky feeling when I was looking through the website too, because again, it's like this is very sophisticated looking here. If you want to scroll through the website a
Subscribe,
bit too, subscribe to it. Or
Like
drop
and
a-
subscribe to
drop a sub, bro.
Turn on notifications while you're
No,
at
I'm
it.
gonna dislike it, dude. Actually, fuck
Bro, let's like if this fool's real, he'll fucking Zoom call us, bro, and talk to us, bro.
Imagine.
Yeah,
But the
that'd be-
fact that, well, okay, it's like he's talking about the Waco, 9/11, like all these different things, but it's like, is this guy real, dude?
well, that's the question. Is
He's real to me, dude.
like, is there somebody? I think there has to be somebody prompting this because AI fucks up too often for this whole website, this YouTube channel to just kind of exist in the way it is, like, and be kind of as convincing as it is, because some bots, like I said, you'll see the Glazers, the Glazers, the
They
Glazers.
stand out.
Nikki Glazers, dude.
Glaze bots are easy, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Glaze bot.
Yeah. But who's running Egon? Who's the real Egon, bro?
I wonder.
Like from
I wonder.
Ghostbusters?
From
Yeah, no, basically. But yeah, go back to the website part of it real quick.
Yeah,
I guess. So basically something too that's kind of a look at it. We go so right here. These are allegedly the people that he's been involved with here. Surprised Jeffrey Epstein's not on there, but but these are
Well, people are saying that these pictures are fake too. Like the people in, like,
Yeah.
there's some about these pictures that don't look right.
They look ever so slightly like game rendered.
Oh yeah, like this one. Like, well, that's what Destiny was talking. Oh, it keeps
He's
going. It's
talking
like a slideshow. Damn it! But like,
He's talking about the
look
books.
at the
some of
books.
them
Like they
didn't
have like no
names.
titles. They have
Yeah.
no fucking. There's like
Some
a couple of them do, but
Not many.
They all like kind of look fucked up. Like, it's just not. They're like not even. God damn it! Sorry. It's fucking.
It's like,
keep slideshowing out of the way.
What's
But,
the
like,
thing?
yeah, they're blank, dude.
But some of the shit on the bottom here too, like just the descriptions of the pictures are weird. Like there was one where it's like talking about how one of the person in the picture got arrested. Oh yeah, right here. So Jack was formerly Jack was formerly at the center of extensive news capturing corruption investigation that culminated in his conviction. Look, see, go back, see.
Wait, no, I'm pulling up the JPEG here. Here we go.
Yeah. So Jack was formerly at the center of an extensive news capturing corruption investigation that culminated in his conviction and the 20 other one. See, it fucked up. You see, because it's like it kind of it's trying to say that it's like, oh, he was in charge of catching other people, but it worded it wrong. So he's like he himself got himself convicted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The investigation culminated in his own conviction. So I don't know. It's just it's wild, bro. How do you even like who's putting this together? You know, for why too? Like, what's the purpose?
Yeah, like why would someone want to? Yeah, but
That's
like,
crazy. We can just full screen it again because this is a lot of shit to read. But like,
I don't know. It makes me think like going back to the Icelandic Ultra Blue thing. Like maybe it's just some weird joke that someone's
Right.
throwing.
Right.
Just to see that they can.
And I wouldn't even put it past people these days, to be
No,
honest,
I
to do
wouldn't.
something like that. Where it's, I mean, of course it, but I also find it concerning too, because it's like the first like thing. It's like the most realistic AI kind of figure we've seen, and it like knows to be like, I'm a CERN laboratory. I've been at the White House. It's like this fake person with all these credentials,
Right.
Because it knows to make itself the fucking top dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
No one's gonna question. You've been to the White House,
and he does not have a Wikipedia for a guy that's worked in
Yeah.
4 presidential administrations. If he worked in the Reagan administration and shit, like he would have a fucking
You'd think,
Wikipedia
right?
page.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like this is an entire fabrication, but it's like that's how powerful AI is at this point. It's like for the small cost of just like a month's worth of water for an African village, you can like generate an entire website. You can fucking generate like, for like it's just like one fucking, if you throw one car battery in the ocean, you can invent a fucking person. It's crazy, dude.
small cost. Also, too, Mad Jack. Speaking of chats, how are you in the chat and how are you here in real life?
Yeah, that's true, dude. We got Mad Jack in the chat
Oh,
saying
shit.
best podcast in SAC.
Oh
Which
man,
thank you,
that might
and
just
that's a real person, and that's real support.
interesting. That might.
But you're here right now.
That might be my amazing little brother Ben.
Oh, okay.
AKA DJ
Your
Mango
handler?
Fruit. My handler,
You're
my manager,
handler? Yeah.
my little bro.
Hell yeah.
My brother.
No, that's real. That's what I
Likely
figured.
story.
Yeah, no. No, that's what I figured though, because I know you mentioned that y'all are. So he's been helping you out with like just like booking shows and stuff,
Yes,
or
sir. Yep, like anything, just trying to help me,
that's real.
which I appreciate it, man. I love my brother.
Dude.
That's dope, man. Family's everything, bro. You gotta have the
Indeed.
supportive familia. But yeah, man, Egon
Now,
Chalakian.
if he worked at CERN, which is like the Large Hadron Collider, maybe Egon Chalakian is real in a different
Universe.
timeline, and like the AI is tapping in to the different fucking timeline, and
I like
they
where this
know
is
what
going.
Egon Chalakian's talking about, dude.
that's real. That's real.
He's trying to
It's
warn
just-
us.
It's just too good of a name. I was like, he sounds like a fucking car thief in fucking San Bernardino. But he's he's world renowned, dude.
That's pretty crazy.
That's
stuff.
crazy, dude. We gotta do like a whole fucking deep dive on this shit.
This is a
Thank you
deep
for
dive
bringing
worthy.
this up to
Yeah,
our
yeah.
attention,
Seriously,
dude.
yeah, because this is a deep dive worthy topic, and it's a rabbit hole, bro. For real.
Because like, I mean, when we were growing up on the internet, there's
I have to pee, I'm so
people
sorry.
are doing. People are making, fake accounts and making troll accounts and doing all this thing,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
like, but it was like there was something more
Still a person
artisanal.
doing it. Yeah.
It's like it's made with love.
Yeah,
Made
with humanity, with soul.
But now, I mean, well, and it's like, if you watch just like, if you look at just recent Joe Rogan episodes on YouTube or whatever, all of the comments are just like, it'll take like a real comment from someone who actually posted a comment, but then like a bot will take that, copy paste it basically, and then at the end they'll be like, but anyways, you guys should invest in like whatever this week's cryptocurrency is. It's like
Shameless.
you guys need to get Trump on the podcast, blah blah blah, and then at the end it's just like, make sure to buy XA19, like all these weird cryptocurrency scams. So it's like, obviously that's a big part of it, you know, is crypto scams and things like that, and it's like, but I mean, dude, you can kind of, you know what like astroturfing is?
No.
It's like kind of just like a term where like, you know, as opposed to something like when you have a movement, like a political movement, people like say like, oh, this is grassroots, like it's from the ground up, you know. That's like the real version of it, when you have like real people's support, you know, at just like a local level or whatever. Like, this is a grassroots operation. But then astroturfing is like the fake version of that. It's like fake grass or whatever. And so like astroturfing is when you kind of,
I like that.
when you have sort of like people that are like plants basically, or people that are like paid to like
artificially conflate
Yeah.
a belief.
Artificial love. It's not genuine.
right, and it's like
Yeah.
you can use bots, like you could just like sick bots onto people. I think that's what happened to Destiny.
Yeah.
I
he
mean,
was getting,
obviously,
like,
Destiny's
harassed
got he's got millions of fans and haters
Yeah.
too, for sure. But like, then like, I don't know, it's just crazy because you can go on the internet and just post like, here's what I think about this relevant topic, and then you get all these comments and you're like, oh my god, everyone fucking hates me or whatever, and you're like, dude, half these things aren't even real.
They aren't.
What
they're
was
bots.
what was really weird about this too is if you go on any Reddit forum where they talk about this, and somebody's like, I don't think it's real, the bots come fucking in full effect and they're like, no, this is real. What are you talking about? Chabakian is the fucking the goat. Like, yeah. So it's a pretty bizarro stuff for sure. But yeah, man. I mean, this is what we're getting to, bro. So I appreciate this. This is a follow up, honestly, too, on some shit we
sure.
talked about a while back. So it's getting spooky.
You know.
It's gonna kind of add to a different story here. Let's pull up the articles here. I got another. I got one that'll kind of brain rot off of this. Not brain rot, but fucking, kind of actually go to genetic displacement here, because I actually think this kind of could blend together here.
Okay.
DNA testing company.
Sorry.
DNA testing company vanishes along with its DNA testing company vanishes along with its customers' genetic data.
Whoa.
So, a DNA testing company that promised clients insight into their genetic dispositions has suddenly disappeared.
Sorry, I'm
the
gonna zoom
BBC
in a little
reports.
So is this like a 23andMe type thing?
Yeah, so apparently it
Okay.
seems like it's a 23andMe type thing, and they've just
whoa.
up and disappeared. The BBC reports it tried to make several methods to reach out to the company, but it failed. London offices are closed. Nobody answers the phone, and clients are no longer capable of accessing their online records. All the company's social media hasn't been updated since 2023. Okay, so there's that too. But the atlasbiomed.com domain appears to be inactive, and customers were only able to look at their test results online. These were not downloadable. So now they're not only unable to see them, they also have no idea what's happened to that data. Sketchy. Uh-oh. There's no evidence that the data has been misused. It's worrying to not know who now has access to the data. So what if, hear me out, bro. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in the fucking article that I should do this before.
Russian billionaire. 4 out of 8 company officers resigned.
2 of those are listed in the same address in Moscow. That happens to be the same address of a Russian billionaire who's described now as a resigned director. DNA testing has become so commonplace that many people have blindly participated without truly understanding the implications. It's always been a problem to figure out who you can trust with your genetic data. For some people, it's their cheapest chance of finding out whether they are affected by some genetic disorder. I mean, that's got to be valuable data to have on people, right? Because, I mean, it's all about collecting data on people, you know. It's like, but it's mostly just knowing, like, what type of products you buy and, like, what type of fucking porno you watch and shit like that, right? It's not like...
it's to sell you shit, but this could be used... Hear me out. They used all this shit to make fucking Egon Chalakian, right? All this information from around the web and the AI. You know, somebody used an AI to make like a fake person.
Whoa.
What if these fucking people, some rich motherfucker can use AI, and there's also, you know, all these other crazy robotics and artificial like you know, organic material being grown and stuff. What if they're able to eventually use this shit to AI generate a person?
Ooh.
Like
That's
some
crazy.
cloning kind of shit.
we got
ooh.
cloning. We've had cloning, by the way,
yeah.
too. You know, we've had cloning for days.
Yeah, for like with like sheep and goats and whatnot. Have they cloned an actual human one before?
I think so,
I
but
mean,
you know, I
if-
think so, but
if they have, they like we wouldn't know about it. You know,
Dude,
right.
That's why we got to get Alex Jones on the pod, dude. I think he might just be desperate enough at this point to do it, dude. Low key.
Take it, man. An AI person.
So that being said, if you could AI generate any kind of person, what are you AI generating, bro? I'm talking.
Oh man, myself. Long hair, long, luscious, brown, curly hair, and a nice goatee.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like just straight clone, just straight.
Just if I had a double sitting right next to me, like I would have no problems. Because like when I would, I want to go take a nap, he can do all this shit for me.
Real.
True.
Real.
If I could have 7 clones of myself, just think about that. You know?
That'd be tight. My first thought was, of course, like you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know, just a companion, nothing weird, just somebody to spend time with. You know, don't judge me.
This is a very Black Mirror episode of ZUDECAST.
no,
dude.
yeah, for real.
Well,
This is-
I mean,
I'm
because
for
it's
it.
like, I mean, it's just crazy how willing people are to just, they're like, hey, spit in this tube. And they're like, okay. And then
I
they
don't
just
see
ghost
anything
you.
can go wrong with
yeah,
this.
it just fucking, they just ghost you. I mean, if I fucking counted how many times that happened to me, I mean, if I had a nickel for every time, you know.
Well, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, too, because I mean, something like this. I mean, this just goes to where it's like these people weren't ever even getting like physical records of what they're paying for,
It was
what
only
they're
online.
submitting to,
Yeah.
and so now that the company's just gone. All of that's gone. The records of their fucking interactions are gone. The records of what they've given to them are gone. And someday again, you might be walking down the street, see a goddamn doppelganger.
Looks just like you. Like, wait a minute, hold on. Look kind of familiar.
Yeah. So I don't know. This was some pretty crazy stuff here. Yeah.
Okay, not like sort of related, but I remember hearing this story about how like, dude, there was this lady who hooked up with a guy that turned out to be like her like son, basically.
Oh, no.
Have you heard about this? Because it was like it's like I forget if it was like an adoption or like a sperm bank type of thing or whatever.
Right.
And it's like, dude, like that could happen where it's just like what if someone takes your fucking DNA, like makes like a clone or like takes like half of your fucking genetics and then half of someone else's genetics and then like makes a baby with that, and then like like there's just like the possibilities are fucking endless, dude. But like I heard this thing about how like a lady like hooked up with a guy, like it was like a 40-something-year-old lady like hooked up with like this 20-year-old dude. And it turned out, dude, it was her son that she gave up for adoption, bro.
I feel like you see that a lot too, where it's like
That's like a Greek tragedy, dude.
yeah, literally.
Oh man.
Yeah, I feel like you see that a lot too, where it's like a couple, they've been like married for like years and shit, and then it's like we just had this connection, I don't know, and it's like you were both in foster care,
You're
not your
both
fucking
cousins.
sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like crazy shit.
That's wild. What is that where like people end up dating people that kind of look a lot like them? They're like, wow,
familial attraction. or
it's just
something.
like a level of narcissism that's like pretty insane. You're like, wow, it looks just like me but with rockin' tits. Perfect. And then it's just like, that's crazy, dude. You don't want any
you said that
variety?
about your sister, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, Star Wars was fucking predictive programming for this, dude.
That is true.
They were
That is
trying.
true.
They're like,
Predictive.
it's okay to kiss your sister if you don't know.
Right.
It was fun.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
George Lucas, we're on to you, bud.
We got some chats here. We got hey Zudecast.
Close enough.
Mama D here. I think that's somebody's mother over here is tuning in to say hi. Say hi on the camera. You're always so shy over there. Hey, there he is.
Hey.
Shout
there
out
he
CeeLo.
fucking is on the
Running
fucking
the boards.
boards. Cameraman. There we go.
On the ones and twos, doing an excellent job.
And we got Huerta Manda saying yo. Is that someone you know? I don't know.
Maybe, you never know.
Shout
You
out.
never know. But yeah, that story's pretty crazy, you know, because you know, a lot of people are just playing with your genetic material these days, and you gotta be careful. You have to not savor. You have to protect your spunk, boys. Okay, all right. You have to protect your spunk, ladies. Protect your goop. This is what we have to do these days because the AI wants your cum, and it will make another version of you, and you will not have a say in the matter. Before you know it, you're gonna be fucking Egon Kovlakian, whatever his name is. They're gonna deep fake us. They could very easily deep fake us. I've said that, by the way, too. There's so much footage of us just talking and
we should do that.
sitting on the camera. So
We should make our own deep fake of our own podcast. Just get ahead of it before someone else does.
I think it might be.
Complete AI episode.
Yeah.
And just slip it in there like nobody would notice.
How do you know that we're even real, dude?
Oh, shit.
Maybe the AI's gotten that good, dude.
It's a good question. No, I was saying we still gotta do our episode in Minecraft where we're just sitting at a podcast table, but it's inside Minecraft.
That would be deeply autistic. I'm into it.
I'm into it.
Yeah. All right. I breathe wrong. Breathe wrong. Breathe wrong.
I breathe wrong.
Breathe wrong. All right. Jack, pick the next one here. Let's go ahead and pull it up.
Okay, shoot.
Yeah. You got another one for you.
All right, let's go. Mass production. Kind of looking at mass production. Of
Mass production.
Oh shit,
what?
dude.
Of whom?
We're talking about sending in the genetic information,
milk.
dude. This American woman broke her own Guinness World Record for the largest donation of breast milk.
She broke her own. Oh, fuck.
Elise Ogletree, a 36-year-old woman from North Texas, broke her own record for donating the most breast milk in the world. I mean, just a selfless woman.
What a killer woman, dude. Dude, she is killing it in terms of like the genetic directive, you know, like the biological operation. She knows what to do, you know what I mean? Like she's a champion, dude. You can't get any better than this.
She provided 2,645 liters to babies in need. What's that in American? That's a lot of gallons, dude. That's a lot of gallons of milk, dude. That is whole milk.
A lot of calcium.
Straight from the teat. She previously broke the same record by donating around 1,568 liters of breast
Bro, she
milk.
almost doubled that shit, bro. That's impressive.
crazy.
That's impressive.
She has 2 Guinness World Records, one for each tit. That's great. That's wild.
I want to know what she's eating, bro.
I mean,
Gotta be eating good.
yeah.
That must be exhausting.
Applebee's, dude. She's eating good in the neighborhood, dog. I mean, well, how do you do this? I mean,
What's the method?
because like, does she have to like stay pregnant, low key? Because I mean,
Let's read more and find out. I don't know.
that's a good question, right? Because like, okay, hold on. She said, in an exclusive interview with Guinness World Records, she said, I have a big heart. At the end of the day, I'm not made of money, and I can't give away money to good causes over and over because I have a family I have to support. What if she's like not breastfeeding her own kids? She's like, sorry, Junior. She's like,
I know that
the world needs me.
I know that if I mean, actually, I don't know shit about woman biology. So, but I apparently it's if you keep going, like it still keeps making it, like and it like stops when the baby doesn't need it, and then that's when it starts to dry up. So I don't know if you could just like keep juicing the
once you break the
thing,
seal, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, if you let the well run dry, then you're in drought, dude.
Yeah,
that's crazy, dude. As per the milk bank, around 11 preterm newborns can survive on 1 liter of breast milk. For how long, though, are we talking? 1 liter breast milk? Is that like a day, a week, a month?
They need
a bottle of milk, right? That's like a couple of those is a liter. So, I mean, that's like, I mean, she got meals on wheels, dude. She's fucking, she's getting around, dude. But like, I mean, that's a lot of calories, dude. It's not free for her.
Hold on, go back up. She said 350,000 newborns have benefited from her donations.
Damn, dude.
Wow.
Good shit.
Man, good.
Wow,
This person's changing the world, bro. This is a real difference. You
I
know?
mean, that's good. Taking money directly out of Nestle's pockets.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, no, dude, you need the Formuoli.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy, bro. The fucking Nestle. I mean, if you look into like Nestle,
history of Nestle's fucked
with the
up,
baby
bro.
formula stuff. Like, have you ever heard about this?
No.
Like,
so yeah, let's go to full screen here.
yeah.
So I think it was in the 50s, 50s, yeah, 50s,
Something like that,
50s
yeah.
or 40s, 50s, 60s, around then. They started, pitching baby formula as a product to women, just to housewives and stuff, right? That's when they
that could go wrong, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So what had so here's how. So they started selling it to third world countries basically, so that it's like, oh hey, you know, so it's less exhausting on your body, and you know, you're stronger, you have more resources to, you know, you can feed your babies this baby formula.
Yeah.
But if you're malnourished as it is, you don't have all this extra fucking calories in your own body to be feeding the baby. So here, have this formula, nice and convenient, right?
Yeah. So basically, after a point, they started, you know, they were using the formula, and but you have to use clean water. You have to prepare it a certain way, otherwise it's just completely dog shit, and you get nothing out of it. And it's also not good for you, period, already to begin with. It's like cornstarch and a bunch of other bullshit. And so basically, what had happened was they sold a bunch of mothers in third world countries the baby formula, and then they jacked the prices up on it. And then a lot of these mothers, again, because they weren't nursing their own children, stopped being able to make breast milk, and they didn't have access to clean water either. So a lot of these kids are getting sick, all because Nestle's trying to fucking
make a profit
off of a market and again they're trying to like pin people into the market, like, oh, they have to pay for it because they need to feed their babies, and it's like, that's what Nestle, you know, the company has done in the past. So
That's crazy, dog.
yeah. The evils of capitalism for real, though. You know what I mean? Like that's that shit.
I'm not surprised to hear about big corporations doing shit like that anymore, man. It doesn't surprise me.
Nestle's been on some shit, bro. I mean, for like their
the
entire
main
existence,
fool has said too. He's all like, "Oh, water isn't a human right. All water should be commodified and bottled." Like he's like, you should not have access to water.
Wild,
like
dude.
that's not a baseline human amenity.
Because I mean,
needed.
it's like on
Crazy.
you know, like clean water is kind of a commodity. I'm like, anyone can access water. You can go fucking take a cup out of the Sacramento River right now, and it's like, good luck, dude. That shit's full of fucking E. coli, right? If you're in like a place where there is clean water, then it's like, well, yeah, you know, take as much as you want, basically. But then it's like, you know, it's fucked up because then the government will be like, oh, you can't collect fucking rainwater and like whatever. It's like against the law to do that, and then like. And like they'll come after people for like having like raw milk and shit too, dude. It's like and it's like, so you're gonna like take away people's ability to like get their own shit like normally, but then also fucking, you know, just like sell you shit that you can't make on your own, dude. That's crazy. You know what it reminds me of is you know, Deus Ex, like that game.
I actually never played that.
Well, the one that they put out, like what is it, Human Revolution or whatever, it's kind of like that almost, where like it's like people become cyborgs or whatever. Like they're like, it's like these companies, like they're like, oh yeah, you can get like augmented eyes that make you see, you know, you can cure blindness and you can see better, and you can like become super strong, like jump super high and run super fast and do all these things with all these like cybernetic limbs and different things. But then it's like, the catch is you have to take this drug like constantly to like, so that your body doesn't reject like the foreign objects or whatever. But then if you run out of money, then it's like all your shit just stops working. You're just like crippled and like fucked up. And I'm like, damn, it's kind of like on the same type of shit, dude. We're almost getting there, like, because that's where we're, dude, with like Neuralink and all that stuff. Like, it's because like that shit's crazy, bro. Because I was watching fucking. With Neuralink, like one of the first guys that like got it like implanted. It's crazy because he like, you know, is like completely like paralyzed, like from like the neck down, basically like can't move. He's in a wheelchair or whatever. And he got Neuralink, and now it's like he can control just a computer with his mind. Like he can like just plug in, and he's like,
oh, he was playing like Civilization 4 and
dude,
stuff.
he's like, I'm actually better now at Call of Duty than I've ever been. I have perfect aim. I can just think about where to look, and I just fucking just aim and like get fucking headshots all day. I'm like, whoa, dude, that's fucking crazy. Like it's crazy how the technology is like so amazing, but also can be used for such evil at the same time, dude.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling about Neuralink?
Botting in COD lobbies, dude. They should be sent to the gallows. How dare they?
Right?
No,
You become an aimbot yourself.
It reminds me of that one movie. What was it called? Overdrive, I think. It was made by the same people that made Saw, and like the same special effects. It's like same premise where dude's paralyzed, gets in a car crash, whatever, and they put a chip in the back of his head, and like he can flip a switch and like just becomes this crazy badass killer with super precise accuracy. Whoa. And it's like, dude, that's where we're headed, you know?
Yeah.
That's where we'll be there in 50 years, you know?
That's crazy, dude.
Crazy ass shit. But yeah, for real, shout out to this lady here. She is fighting evil capitalist companies, one squirt of titty milk at a time, bro. Absolute queen.
My salute goes out to you.
Dude, She should get paid though for that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I do think she should get paid for all
That's
that
a
breast
lot-
milk.
that's a
That's a
lot
lot
of
of titty
milk, dude.
milk. Yeah.
They're kind of taking advantage of her, dude, and her sweet nurturing tits. That's crazy, dude.
All right.
Well, I appreciate her.
Yeah. Shout out her.
She has a good heart.
Sweet. So let's keep a
Hell yeah, dude.
let's keep a motherfucker.
Oh, we got a couple more
A
here.
few more things. All right. Do you want to pick one, Chris? I don't think you pick one yet.
Should we hit Onion Wars, dude?
Sure. Yeah. We got to pick the pace up on them, but yeah. This is pretty crazy.
Fucking. So this is okay. This is from like a few days ago.
Dude,
Continue
I love
without
that they have the
supporting.
continue without supporting, bro. I'm clicking that
Hell
motherfucker
yeah,
every
dude.
time, bro. Go
yeah,
fuck yourself.
Raiders. So
AI fucking authors.
this was from 4 days ago. I think there's been some updates since then, but the Onion parody website buys Alex Jones InfoWars out of bankruptcy. So let's see. The parody news website's buying conspiracy theorist Alex Jones InfoWars in a bankruptcy auction. The Onion, in a statement on Thursday, it aims to replace InfoWars' relentless barrage of disinformation with the Onion's noticeably less hateful disinformation. So this is, I mean, dude, all right. What do you think about this, dude?
Well, let me ask you, Jack. How familiar are you with the Infowars
Mr.
Alex Jones? Do you know anything about
I mean,
this? Aside from the general narrative of he owes everybody $1 million.
I haven't been up to date on Mr. Jones. I know some of the things that he said. He said something about the water that made the
Definitely.
frogs have a certain, But
right about that.
other than that, I haven't heard much.
Yeah,
So
This is kind of new to me.
yeah, so he's basically been having to sell off a ton of his assets because he pleaded no contest in a defamation case because of like the Sandy Hook shootings. He said some dumb shit about that, and he was found legally liable for all kinds of shit that happened to
like a
the
civil
people he
suit.
was talking about. Yep. So he's broke as a joke.
Oh no.
His company is, yeah.
His company is, and he also yielded because he refused to let them snoop around in his shit. So that's part of why he basically yielded the whole case, because they were going to use it as an excuse to kind of rummage through his entire fucking media outlet.
man.
Which he talks about conspiracies, talks about very kind of, he kind of gets shit for being like a hate group, but he's more of just it's more like fringe conspiracy stuff, deep government related stuff, very kind of stuff that's kind of on the fringe of what's acceptable to talk about, I guess.
Okay.
So the Onion's coming in and basically using the opportunity to bid on his company, and which is, do you know the Onion?
Okay,
No,
dude.
no.
Okay.
Dude,
See,
this is
okay.
classic. So Onion's a satire website that's
Okay.
like fake headlines, fake news.
Oh, shit.
Like,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Which the Onion was it's been bought out and like resold to like different companies like a bunch of times, and let me just say,
it used to be really edgy. Like, it used to be really edgy and like
which-
really be critical of the government and like really critical of like social shit, and like, it used to be like really cutthroat about it. But it's been bought out several times by like its train of companies, go right up to other news companies and stuff too.
Okay.
So basically, it's like this InfoWars is about to get the snip, the balls cut off of it.
Well, here's
seems.
the thing about the Onion though, is like the Onion has lost a lot of relevancy over the years. Like, they were big like when YouTube was like first starting. Like I'm talking like 2008 through like, like in like
It was a magazine. It was a magazine
Right,
before.
yeah. And it
a
was like
magazine.
they would do like really funny stuff, but they've kind of fallen off, in my opinion, like just comedy wise. Like they're just not as good as they used to be, and just not like, they're kind of just, I don't know, they kind of just toe the line a little bit more. But what I've heard about this is what Alex Jones is saying about it. So it's like, I don't know, but basically like the Onion actually doesn't have the money to do this, and they said like they basically like all these news. It's funny because like they're like getting after him for all this misinformation, disinformation shit, but it's like they jumped on this story super fast. They're like, the Onion bought InfoWars or whatever, and it's like they actually didn't. Like, there was an auction, but it was like a weird private auction, and then the Onion was like, oh, let's buy it like with this weird like debt thing. Like, they didn't actually have the cash to buy it outright, and it's like it makes no logical sense for them to actually buy it. Like, it'd be one thing if they were just gonna like, there's already a bunch of things that are like making fun of InfoWars or like, you know, being like a satire, right? Even in the fucking Spider-Man movie, you know, you got J. Jonah Jameson doing like his like kind of Alex Jones bit or whatever. It's like there's been a space for like that kind of content already, and it's like, why the fuck are they buying this company for how much money? It was like a lot of money. It was like, I mean, it's like he had to pay 1.5 billion for defaming the families of students, right? Which that's a whole fucking thing. Which $1.5 billion insane.
That's crazy.
Alex Jones has never had $1.5 billion,
Fuck no.
dude. I don't think his company even ever did, which is why he's going bankrupt now. Which is really they're just trying to fucking stop him. But I mean, it doesn't. I mean, like if they buy this, they can't really stop him from doing what he does. Like he's just all he needs is like a webcam. But what you were talking about earlier with like clones and all this different stuff, it's like he's one of the people that was talking about all this shit years and years ago, and
people thought he was crazy.
And everybody thinks he's fucking crazy, and it's like, and he definitely, it's like he's the type of guy where it's like he's been looking into conspiracy theories for like his entire life. He started on public access television in the fucking 90s, like before the internet was even a thing, and he had like a radio show.
He's the one that proved like Bohemian Grove exists, like definitively.
I remember hearing about that.
He broke that story. He snuck into Bohemian Grove like while they're doing all this crazy rituals and like basically exposing like all this like weird elite, like it's like all these politicians and stuff going to this fucking place and like doing this crazy thing where they're like burning an effigy and they have like the owl god Molech and shit. And like they're like it's on some weird shit. I heard about someone, like I know someone who knows someone who knows someone that like that did music at Bohemian Grove.
Oh, that's
I'm
wild.
gonna try and fucking figure out how to talk to this person because I need to know, dude.
Yeah.
But this was like back in the early 2000s. Alex Jones, like he would go to like press briefings with like George Bush and like yell at fucking George Bush and be like, "You're lying about 9/11," like all this kind of stuff. Like he was like really on top of that, and he's like he was talking about like Bin Laden's gonna try to do something with like on like he was talking about 9/11 shit like before it happened. Like there's been a lot of shit where it's like he definitely got a lot of shit wrong in his time, but he also got a lot of shit right. Where he's talking about like the human animal hybrids and shit. It's like turns out to be real. The fucking spider goats. You ever heard about spider goats? When you're talking about clones and like genetic, they're farming these goats, right? And they're basically taking a goat embryo and like splicing spider DNA into the goat and turning it into like they're making it so that the milk, which we also talked about, the goat's milk, instead of making milk, it makes like spider silk. What? And they can use, and the spider silk is like used by like. It's like it's like the super like strongest fucking substance in the world, right? It's like
times stronger than
it's like real life Spider-Man shit where they're like using it to make like Kevlar fucking like bulletproof shit and then the whole thing about like the fluoride and the water and all this stuff. It's like a lot of this shit turned out to be true, dude. I mean, there's like a meme like the Alex Jones was right jar or whatever. Like you got to put a quarter in every time he was right, and it's like I'm fucking just ranting here, but like the whole thing about it is like all these, everybody was like rejoicing. They're like, finally he gets what he deserves. And it's like, dude, Alex Jones like being wrong about Sandy Hook, like didn't actually result in anyone dying. But it's like when all MSNBC and Fox News and CNN were wrong about what happened, with weapons of mass destruction in Iraq and Afghanistan and stuff, and basically got us into these fucking 20-year long wars in like the early 2000s. It's like, none of them ever had to pay $1.5 billion for being wrong, for all their lies that led to like hundreds of thousands or like 1 million people dying, like when we're talking about like dangerous information, right? Like that's what we're like all dealing with right now. It's like, this is dangerous information.
Yep.
Like there's disinformation, there's misinformation, and now they're trying to have this other tier that's called malinformation. Meaning like bad, like where it's like, something malinformation is like something that's true but like doesn't benefit the powers that be, where it's just like you said something that is like you weren't supposed to say. Like it doesn't matter if it's true or not, it's like you weren't supposed to talk about this. And that's like kind of a lot of the shit that Alex Jones has talked about is the shit that you're really not supposed to talk about, and this is what happens to you.
But yeah, it's a Yeah. I mean, it's a crazy stuff, you know, to see like media wars. I mean, it's info wars, and you know. But I guess this is a good time too, just real quick, to ask you, Jack. What are there any conspiracies that you find particularly interesting? You know, you mentioned clones. You mentioned a few things already.
The lizard people.
Yeah,
Definitely real.
Let's talk about the lizard people.
Oh my god, they're out there. You know, you seen They Live by
Yeah.
John Carpenter?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I just watched that movies.
Yeah, dude. Fucking
Beautiful. The 5G towers, they're giving people COVID. Burn them down right now. Burn them down. I don't fucking know, man.
What else? Keep going.
Oh shoot! What have I heard? 3-feeted people came from Mars. 3 feet.
Danny
3 feet.
DeVito?
3 feet.
Are they like proportional, but like still
3-footed.
tiny, or are you talking about like the little?
No. They have 3 feet. Not
They're
not,
3
not
feet
like,
tall.
not
Oh,
like-
3-feeted.
No, like 3-feeted people coming from Mars. You know, like the tripods. You know.
Oh well, you got a tripod sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? Catch my drift, son. Someone's here.
It's actually.
That's crazy though.
I don't know, man. Area 52. No, it's Area 53 now.
They're up
Wait,
to
what?
53, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Babe,
Yeah.
wake up. Area 53 just dropped, dude. That's crazy, dude.
If one could be true, which one would you want it to be?
You know, the shock that people would get if like someone just like it's some politician, whatever, and just someone runs up behind him and just pulls up, and it's a fucking reptilian.
Yeah.
It's a full lizard dude with a suit and tie, whatnot. Like people would lose their shit, you know. And I'm all here for it. I want to see it. I
Dude,
believe it.
I'm down, and then those motherfuckers need to start boxing, bro. We need to get like a Jake
Oh
Paul,
my
Mike Tyson. Did you watch the fight, by the way?
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
yeah.
What'd you think?
Oh my
What'd you think of
God.
the fight? It was rough.
We all agree, man. We all agree on. Yeah, man. It was sad.
It
Like-
was. It was a. Or yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the training. Like there's hella videos of Mike training, and like
Yep.
he looks like, you know, Mike Tyson, you know. And yeah, he got into the ring and he wasn't that. It was sad. But,
Yeah.
you know, man.
It was sad.
They
I
just-
felt like he looked like he just really didn't want to be there. He looked
Yeah.
like he was like really like emotionally upset about something.
Yeah, like yeah, some shit. There's shit definitely going on behind the scenes, man, that we don't know. There's. I
They
don't know, talk to
definitely told them both, don't knock each other out, because
Yeah.
neither of them were really trying
Fuck
to
no.
fucking
They were
get each
dancing
other.
around each other.
Yeah, Mike Tyson landed a whopping 18 punches, which in the first round, you can see he like almost goes off script for a second. Like he's fucking.
He came in hot. He came in
hot, and I was like, "Oh shit!" But then he's like, "That's why
I
he's
gotta
like,
dial it
that's why
back.
he's like biting his glove the whole
Yeah.
time." Which is like, I don't know, dude. I mean, people have been saying boxing's a fucking sham for like a long time. That the fights are fixed. I mean, it's like, you know, it's not WWE level, but like, I mean, all the other fights earlier that night were like much more.
Oh my
Although
God.
even the one
Yeah.
with Serrano and Taylor, I was like, the whole thing where it's like. And it's like she's fucking headbutting. She's doing all the headbutting this whole time. Like
They were
she's
crazy.
fighting dirty or whatever. And I'm like, maybe that was a fucking, I don't know. But like that one was like they were fighting though. Like
Yeah.
they were putting some fucking.
That
they
big
were
old-
damaging
big
each
old
other.
Cut in her
Yeah,
thing,
man.
man. God damn.
And it's like I think the whole thing was just a Netflix scam to get a bunch of people to resubscribe to Netflix because Netflix is
worked.
losing relevancy once again. And like, dude, I was watching the whole thing. I was playing a show in Oakland that night, and like upstairs is where I was playing, and then downstairs was like a bar, and they had the fight going on, and it was just like a rowdy like Oakland crowd, and like, you know, Jake Paul comes out, and everybody's like, "Boo!" Like,
you,
fuck yeah.
Jake.
I mean, he's like, but that's why people watch it because like,
of course.
if he was fighting some other like old boxer that was like his same age, people have been like, this is kind of fucked up. Like,
you
this
know-
is just watching two elderly guys like beat the fuck out of each other. It's like
Yeah.
not that great, but then it's like they're just like, I really want to see Jake Paul get his fucking teeth kicked in.
Oh my God,
And there's
yeah.
a video from a few years ago of Jake Paul being like, he's like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but this whole boxing thing, it's fucking rigged, man. And it's like, I mean, Jake Paul's had like, you know, he's gone like
All his fights have been
all his
rigged.
fights
All
are
his fights have
fucking-
been
yeah, where
rigged,
it's just like-
obviously,
Oh my
but
God.
like
it's
he's
all,
not
like,
like
exhibition type things.
he's not
right?
like coming up from the fucking nothing like fucking other motherfuckers are,
Yeah.
you know. So, but yeah, I just thought, you know, like I said, it was just the real letdown. I don't care if it was like that Jake won. I don't care that it was like, kind of scripted, and neither of them really went all out. I care that it was boring to watch. It was not very
Yeah, it was
entertaining
tough.
to watch.
It was definitely
It's not
a letdown.
like Tyson was getting in there. It's not like fucking Jake was getting in there. Like, it was just a lot of fucking
Shimmy shamming and dancing and prancing.
Yeah, man.
We don't
Well,
like that.
Yeah.
I think because the thing that people are saying, it's like if Mike Tyson knocked out Jake Paul, he doesn't get a dime. Like it was fixed for him to make for Mike Tyson to make tens of millions of dollars, which I think he did. And it's like, that's kind of sad that he kind of like sold out like his legacy or whatever. There's like that interview where he's like, do you see that? Where it's like a little kid.
And he's like, what's legacy? Legacy's just some word somebody latched onto. When we're dead, we're dead.
He's like,
Who
we all
said
gonna.
that to a kid?
He's like, we're all
man?
gonna fucking die one day. We'll just be
This is like-
dust.
how old was that interviewer? She's like, what, 11?
She's like 12 or whatever.
Like, dude,
She's
what
like-
the fuck?
He's like, we're all gonna be dust one day. We're all gonna fucking die. Nothing matter.
and then like, and then she's like,
Thank
you, Mike. That was a very interesting. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's just
whoa,
like,
dude.
how do you respond to that? You know?
Well, here's the thing. I think what it is Mike Tyson spent all of his money. I think he made a lot of money in his career, and he spent it all on like mansions and like tigers and
yeah.
crazy shit. I think he lost all of his money. So in a way, this might even be like a conspiracy, like an agreement between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, like working out something. Be like, listen, you let me look like a badass. Be like, I beat Mike Tyson, and I give you millions of dollars so that you can like basically have a pension. This is like your retirement.
I said, I was saying though, I will say they both looked scared. Like both of them
Yes.
looked scared. They both looked afraid of
Yes.
each other because Mike very well could get fucked up in this
yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
and
he's-
then Mike could fuck him up. They both looked terrified of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like that, I don't know, and it just feel like it's a shame that like it was a lot of tension and it just didn't cultivate into anything. So that's kind of a L.
Do you think they're gonna try to have him do have Tyson fight more again? Or
Tyson might want to.
There
He
was
might
the
want
little
to.
dispute like at the very end between him and Logan, where he's like, "Oh yeah, do you think you're gonna put it up, Mike?" And Mike like mutters like, "Oh, yeah, maybe it's brother." And then the dude runs with. He's like, "Oh, what does Logan have to say about that?" And Logan pans over to Logan. "Oh, Mike, I'll fucking kill you, dude."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude,
that's
Around
that's
that.
fucking cringe, dude.
Read the room, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
dude. That's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
The Paul brothers,
The
dude.
Paul brothers, man.
What about RuPaul?
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shout out RuPaul's Drag
cool,
Race.
man.
So let's see what's left here. I think we are pretty close
ready
to it
to call
right
it?
now. So I think
Real
I think
shit.
Jack wants to rap for us here. For
Oh,
a
yeah,
bit,
dude.
I
so
would love nothing more. Absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so let's. I think that's gonna be our closing out act here,
All right, shooba-dooba-doo.
just to keep us on time.
Throw
yeah,
on
give me one
throw on that Dagobah, yeah.
Doo-boo-boo-bee-ba.
I'm in a Star Wars kind of mood. Feeling like Yoda.
That's good. It's a good way to feel. I like to feel like Luke Skywalker on The Mandalorian when he just fucks shit up.
Which one was it? Or is it I got Keep It Real
Oh,
and
the second one, the other one.
Joey Badass type beat?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Classic, yep. My boy Nat.
So let me get this audio
My
going.
boy that I've never met. Check it, check it out one time for your mind. I want time for your mind. Can I get up a little bit up?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, check it. Yo, check
up on
it.
that.
Yo, we puffin' Yoda. Hey, there we go.
Start him over. Start him over.
All
Run,
right.
it back. Run that shit back.
Come on. Now check it. Now check it. Now put your hands in the sky. Wave the motherfuckers from the left to the right. Come on, now check it. Come on, now check it. Yo, we puffin' Yoda, hoping that the look. I be that smooth kid flowing. Wait, who was I? A nice combinated blend between smooth and fly. So pay no mind to all the hateful rhymes. I'm puffin' Yoda, hoping that the day go by. Said peep the finisher, yo peep the rhyme style. When you see the shit, you wanna weep your eyes out. You think I lost the taste, man? I'm about to confuse ya. I'll rip your tongue out and bless you with Angusia. Jack gon' kill his game while I'm gon' heal it. Smacking you in the face until you can't even feel it. Soon as I sharpen the pen, it started again with the poisonous flows like drinking water with lead. Energetic, nomadic, a text to flow master. Whirlwind through cities, a worldwide disaster. You think you're getting to understand it? I turn tables and burn fables, these seeds planted. Come on, don't mess with my shit. cause I be stepping you, bitch. Hey, yo, we puffin' Yoda, hoping that the. Did I just forget the second verse? No, I did not. No, I did not. What? It's okay, it don't even matter. Because I be flowing my shit like a backed up bladder. Now I be going off script, I be freestyling. Illest motherfucker in the building, free wallet. Giving free knowledge, cause I'm the illest motherfucker. And I ain't gon' flow until you feel it. Come on.
Hey, don't mind if I hop in. Grody come in, and you
shit.
know that it's rocking. Never fucking stopping. I'm always fucking flowing. Sipping on that 40, and I'm shooting on Patron. How it go? Yeah,
Talk
we
your
pack
shit.
another blow. Yeah, we bought another blunt. Bumping psychedelic funk. Getting crunk. You know I'm getting stupid. Listen to Lil Jon, but you know I'm not lucid. Ooh, elevated and concentrated. My mind so situated and complicated. Ooh, deviations and deviated septums with the girls in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying, son? Ooh, up my nose is how it goes. Yeah, in the story it just fucking flows. It's like I'm token, but I'm token. And I'm smoking, always fucking joking. Ooh, ZUDECAST, you know we do that. How many fucking times, man, I lose track. Nah, 135, feeling fly, feeling alive, kicking it jive. What you fucking thinking? It's right on time.
Oh my god. Killed that shit. What the fuck?
Little goofing, little ZUDECAST goofing. You know, I rap, I do rap, everybody. Remember, don't forget
now.
I rap. That's my thing. That's what I started doing. Hell yeah,
Love
man.
that shit.
You said you got one more too? You got one more?
Yeah,
or?
fuck it, man. Throw
Yeah,
on
got another beat,
Fuck
yeah.
it. I ain't even got nothing written down for this.
That's
Let's just kick it.
That's the keep
Yeah,
it
it's just
real
kick,
one.
yeah.
Just kick it and
Here, let's
flow.
go split screen, bro. And we'll just fucking rap and split
it.
screen for the fucking
Oh
end of
shit.
this. Yeah.
Oh shit. What y'all know about this, man? This is some Jamal shit.
Shit.
Classic Jamal.
I'm not familiar with Jamal's
This
game.
brings me back to like sophomore, junior year, man. I used to bump this shit like right before
Like 2
my
years
English
ago.
class. Like 2 years ago, back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, now let me flow. Let me flow. Y'all don't even know. Yo, my name is Jack and I'm the maddest motherfucker. Ain't a motherfucker know that I be rapping like, spitting like this the afterlife. Coming at you, I'ma fucking bring it back to Christ. Put you on the cross, I burn you. But I don't even write shit cause I don't concern you. But it don't even matter cause I'm flowing like my faucet's broken. And nobody come and cough and token. Come ask Cosin, come ask Hunter, come ask Jack. Who the maddest in sack? It's me. Now ask that. Now pass that. I'ma let you light it, recite it, and then you give it back to me, I jive it. And I'ma inhale it till I'm higher than all of these motherfuckers flying in the air. I be higher than the clouds. Illest motherfucker, I be puffing on the loud. Come on.
See all them books and them video games that elevate my mind and meditate my brain until I'm going insane. Super Saiyan, Kaioken, what you think? I crank it up to 11, send the bitches up to heaven, slice them dicing with the katana rama. Yeah, dropping bombs, call your boy Obama. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. All white ballerama in my nose. That's just how it fucking goes. Rip the sink out, call me Nicolas Cage. Y'all gonna be a victim of my unbridled rage. I've been wildin' out since the demon days, and now finally someone let me out of my cage. What's the page of the book? I don't remember, no. But what you gonna find? I dog dear it, bro. Let's go.
Dog dear it, bro. Dog dear it, bro. And half these cats don't even know how to flow, for sure. All of the shit that I write is the illest shit I write, is the shit that I recite. I got so many lines in my book, y'all don't even know. Half y'all cats don't even know the flow. Shit.
Christian, spit a verse, bro.
Spit some shit.
Oh shit.
Spit a shit. Spit
Yo,
some
it's your boy RFK. I left the Democrats cause they gay. I'm coming for you, Red 40. I killed Red 1 through 39. You already know it's about to be time for me to come through. This shit got seed oils, bro. Your plan is foiled.
It's foil, yo. Bring it back with the lisp. Like Mike Tyson got no bunches.
My
Come on,
legacy,
Jack.
my legacy means nothing to me. We all dust, bro. We dust in the wind.
Dust in the wind.
I told
we
Jake
gon'
Paul
be
that I was gonna
something.
win.
Fuck Jake Paul, man.
Fucking Jake Paul, man.
Fuck Jake Paul, man.
Well, fuck,
We're
dude.
putting
Jack.
beef
alright.
tallow back. McDonald's fries, put it in the sack. Just put the fries in the bag. Come on, put them in the bag.
That's all I got.
Well, fuck, Jack. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I'm glad we were able to fucking make it happen, bro. Here, smack me up right here. The split screen fucking dap. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude,
yes, sir.
means a fucking ton,
Dude,
bro.
it means the world.
Yeah, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta fucking steal this.
Please.
I just want to steal this for the fucking outro. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been ZUDECAST 135 with Jack the Mad Rapper.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man, thank you again so much. Oh, show him there's the Spotify page real quick so people can see where to find his music.
Oh, yeah.
Tap in.
Spotify.
You gotta
at
pull
Jack
up,
the Mad Rapper. Or
Jack
Mad
the Mad
Jack.
Rapper or Mad
Yeah,
Jack
that's the
right
one.
here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got to make sure to type in those dots in there,
Yeah.
and you will
there's
find it.
There's the latest single with Jay Indigo down there, Around the World, the red and blue.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful. It fucked us over though. When you click on the little thing to Jay's account, it takes you to some brand new account, and
Oh,
he
damn.
already has his own thing established. So
Spotify, dude. They're
that's
after
how
us.
Spotify is.
Spotify
man.
are
You know,
dirtbags. That's
they
okay.
They hate the artists, man. Fuck Spotify, but we love Spotify.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know.
You got any final words for the people too? Any
man.
any words of wisdom?
Stay jiving. Stay music making. Stay soulfully rich. People of equality don't fear inequality, and I love you.
Sweet, man. Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you so much again. Thank you, anybody who tuned in. This has been ZUDECAST, and we are on out of there. We'll see you another time.
See you next week.
All right, cool.
Real.